Hi there, welcome to Hidden Fact channel. Imagine you're in space, aboard a spacecraft, and suddenly you feel overwhelmed and start crying. Now, you want to shed some tears, but what happens? That's right, things work completely differently in space. On Earth, when you cry, the tears fall down your face. You get your cheeks wet and maybe even your lips. But in space, it's not like that. Why? Because there's no gravity to pull the tears down. In zero-gravity environments like space, everything behaves differently. Tears, which normally fall down your face, don't fall at all. When you cry in space, instead of dripping down, the tears form a big bubble in front of your eyes. Yes, the tears become round and stick together, and there's no gravity to pull them apart. These tears, when they don't fall, can become really annoying. Astronauts have experienced that these bubbles of tears can even get into their eyes or move into their nose and mouth. Imagine having these strange round blobs of tears on your eyes, and there's nothing you can do but use special equipment to clean them up. Definitely not ideal for crying. And here's the most interesting part. These tears never dry. On Earth, tears evaporate quickly or fall off your face, but in space, there's no way for the tears to evaporate because there's no gravity or air to move them. So, these droplets just stay where they are until they eventually dry up. That means when you cry, those tears just stay stuck in a bubble around your eyes. Astronauts say this can be incredibly uncomfortable. Instead of feeling the release of emotions after a cry, you're stuck with these annoying bubbles of tears hovering in front of your eyes. The sensation of being constantly wet isn't exactly comforting. And of course, this aspect is never shown in space movies. What's scientifically fascinating about this is that it's due to the physical properties of liquids in space. Since there's no gravity to pull liquids down, they can't flow. Instead, the liquids form a uniform bubble and remain in place until they eventually dry. This is what makes crying in space so different from crying on Earth. Lastly, this might sound really strange, but even astronauts have had to learn to manage their emotions in these conditions. Living in space makes everything more difficult, even something as simple as crying. And that's one of those things that science fiction movies never seem to mention. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the Hidden Facts channel and like this video.